real memory is a poetic license and made of bits and mashed together, but this one's a real memory. I was 5. It's one of those memories you have that you can like recall as if it was yesterday. But at some point in my life, I became a teacher for a couple of decades, and I see this from the inside. It's called Ambiguous Answers. You were teaching us antonyms, and you asked, what is the opposite of sweet? I knew this one. I knew it. I remember holding my right hand up so high I had to lean it against my left hand to stop the aching. I stared right at you, right at you. You asked me. Third, chocolate. I announced proudly, being sure of applause. You looked at me as if you were trying to work something out. Some children sniggered and you reprimanded them, and that made me think I was right after all. You asked why I thought it was chocolate, and I answered that with weekly pocket money Dad would take us up to the post office and we could either afford sweets or chocolate, but not both. I didn't know what sour meant, but the look you gave me demonstrated it. And to finish, the whole book kind of came from one poem. I don't know how common that is. It's probably quite a common phenomenon, but it came from this poem. And this is basically about people who are so good and brilliant at something, but they've kind of given up a lot along the way to get there, and you don't always know what it is they've given up. And it was my realisation that cracked this big wondrous egg open called Pajak houses. It's called Your Gift. You play the saxophone as if you were born with the reed in your mouth. Even at your mother's funeral, you play without a note misplaced. You play a song she used to listen to on the radio, a song that as a boy you believed belonged to her. There is not a dry eye in the church, and yet you play on, wrapped in an invisible embrace, absorbed by the music. I watch your face as you play, eyes closed, breathing through that silver saxophone like an iron lung. It gives you life, protects you. The father inside that musician is the one I dreamt of having, getting to know you off save a more complicated notation. You were born to music. I realise that now. A parentless man destined to spend his final breath with a woodwind instrument. Those same lips rarely tell me of love, but I let you carry me on melody.